So, this is a thing that is happening. Let's talk about it. So, Silver and Black is apparently a film being produced by Sony based off of the characters Black Cat and Silver Sable. You know, Black Cat, that character that we all know and love for trying to throw her thief pussy at Spider-Man, except the time it was pedophilia. And Silver Sable, the mercenary badass who sometimes hangs out with Spider-Man. Yeah, well, these fan-favorite characters who have nothing to do with one another, other than Spider-Man, are supposed to have a team-up film without Spider-Man. So Will, you may ask, why are you actually interested in this clearly silly idea that Sony has? Well, it's simple.
You dingus.
It's the director. The director is Gina Prince Bythewood, whose name I'm probably saying wrong, but fuck it. If you haven't heard of her, it's probably because you don't watch too many films or TV shows that have a predominantly black demographic, like Love and Basketball, The Secret Life of Bees, Beyond the Lights, Girlfriends, and A Different World. So you really are gonna see the movie just because of who's directing it? Abso-fucking-lutely. But Will, you say, all 12 of you, what does that mean for the movie? Will that mean that Silver Sable will be played by a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man? No. That's silly. We all know that Marvel has never changed the race of their characters for films, especially not Spider-Man ones. However, since Silver Sable won't be, Black Cat will. I can feel it now. The push from Amy Pascal to have a more diverse representation of women in comics with a heist/action film starring a European mercenary and a black professional thief, both on a mission to stop some precious item from falling into the wrong hands. Now, here's the weird thing about this hodgepodge haphazard film idea. The people behind it aren't bad so far. I'm serious. Aside from the director, the story will apparently be done by Christopher Yost, who has a pretty solid accolades as far as TV, comics, and film go, including the upcoming Thor Ragnarok. And the scriptwriter Lisa Joy has worked on Pushing Daisies, Burn Notice, and Westworld. So far, these bode well as far as writing goes. Hell, if I had to throw together a casting for the two characters right now, let's say we have, I don't know, Eva Green as Silver Sable and, I don't know, Journey Smollett Bell as Felicia Hardy. Because you want them to be old enough to be experienced, but young enough to be sexy and marketable. They'll both be super independent women who don't take shit from men and are geniuses in their craft. Like, Felicia won't have bad luck powers, but she'll have her women's intuition, which turns out to actually be her bad luck powers at the end, and Silver will be like a really good shot. There will be one cool fight sequence between Felicia and Silver when they first meet, and then another will be a team-up part where they have a badass Matrix type of gunfight in a warehouse against random goons. And of course, there has to be one part where Silver says to Felicia,
"Bye, Felicia."
Y'all fancy.
Cause, you know, the Friday fans will get it. Her name's Felicia. Ha 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 ha. This movie will make millions.
We are gonna come money.
So, we know essentially what's gonna go down in this movie. So, how will they fuck it up?
3, 2, 1, let's go. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Well, first, the producers are Matt Tolmach, Avi Arad, and Amy Pascal, and I'll leave that at executive meddling. Next, good ideas will be introduced and lead to nowhere. Third, due to reason A, these two characters probably may not retain what makes them such interesting characters in the first place. Felicia is very much a flirty, clever, and confident cat burglar, and God knows I'm hoping they don't leave her traumatic abuse into her character, because being a victim is not a character attribute. It can add to the character development in terms of backstory, but I don't think it serves much purpose here. Silver, if I recall, is a little bit more of a no-nonsense weapons expert who does her job and she does it well, which to some writers means flat and uninteresting. So having these two together should be an interesting character dynamic, so long as they actually make them interesting characters. And the last point is one of Sony's death calls that I hope they've learned from. Just simply doing too much. The movie is rumored to have Mendel Stromm, Tarantula, Matt Gargan Scorpion, The Chameleon, Tombstone, Dominic Fortune, Mark Sim, and the Wild Pack in it, all at varying capacities. That isn't even including possible references to other Marvel properties, even if they're allowed to use them. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm not even saying it can't be good. But Sony, trust your writers and directors. Let them do what you paid them to do. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, if you're lucky, you may have something good when everyone doubted you. Sony, I like your movies. I love Spider-Man and Black Cat and Venom, I guess. But you really are jumping into uncharted waters here. And all I'm hoping, is that the team you're getting and the cast you end up with will be able to save you from drowning. Anyways, that's the video. If you like this or want to see more, like and subscribe and tell me if you love or hate the idea of Silver and Black. Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck.
Go Gina, go Gina.
The director is Gina Prince Bythewood? Oh fuck. So far, these bode well as far as writing goes. He'll have had to throw together a casting for them for it. Sliver of slaves. Journey Smollett Bell as Felicia Hardy. Wait. Fuck, I messed it up.